Hey Browns fans! There's been some news recently that has sparked a lot of discussion, and we're going to break it down in detail, so be sure to hit that like button and join our fan community to stay informed. Let's dive in! There's a new twist in the NFL rumor mill, and it's having an impact on both the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. There are reports of major coaching changes in Dallas, with Deion Sanders emerging as a surprise candidate for the head coaching job. And do you know what that could mean? Huge ripple effects for Dak Prescott's future, and maybe even a possible trade to Cleveland. That's right, Browns fans. If Sanders lands the Dallas job, some insiders are speculating that he could try to shake things up by targeting his son, Shedeur Sanders, in the draft. And with Cleveland holding the second overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the stars could be aligning for a blockbuster trade. Former Browns legend Josh Cribbs recently weighed in on his podcast, sharing some interesting insights into what it would take to make this deal happen. Cribbs broke it down like this: what would it look like and what would we take for it? I think, of course, that 12th pick, a first-round pick next year and the second-round pick, and Dak for the number 2 pick. That's how expensive that number 2 pick is. Now, let's break it down for a second. Trading a top draft pick is no easy move, but Dak Prescott brings proven leadership and experience, two things the Browns lack at QB. With Deshaun Watson's situation uncertain and the team needing a steady hand under center, Prescott could be exactly what Cleveland needs to take the next step. But here's the thing, it's not just about talent. There are serious cap and long-term strategy implications to consider. Prescott carries a hefty contract, and a trade of this magnitude would mean reshaping the roster in a big way. Plus, giving up a premium draft position with the number 2 overall pick isn't an easy decision. Is veteran stability worth sacrificing a chance at a young QB prospect with franchise potential? One thing's for sure, when the Browns have had consistent quarterback play, they've shown flashes of brilliance. Could Dak Prescott be the missing piece to bring that consistency and lead this team deep into the postseason? Or should Cleveland sit tight and build throughout the draft? I want to hear from you. Would you be on board with the Browns making a blockbuster play for Dak Prescott? Or do you think sticking with a top rookie QB is the smartest move? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward has sent a powerful message to the Browns front office, and it's one every fan needs to hear. Ward recently made it clear that the Browns' top priority this offseason needs to be securing a top-tier quarterback. And he's right, without a reliable QB under center, even the most talented rosters can fall short. The Browns' struggles at quarterback are no secret, especially with Deshaun Watson's recent injury setbacks. Watson re-injured his Achilles tendon, leading to a second surgery and putting his entire 2025 season in jeopardy. But let's be real, even before the injury, his performance hadn't lived up to expectations. Since arriving in 2022, Watson has completed just 60.2% of his passes for 3,365 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. It's looking increasingly likely that his time in Cleveland is over. Ward didn't hold back when asked about the state of the team. I think we need a great quarterback. The NFL starts with that quarterback position. Once you get that, the rest of the team will follow. And Ward isn't alone. Star defensive end Myles Garrett echoed similar thoughts in a candid moment during Hard Knocks, sharing that he's had conversations with GM Andrew Berry about maximizing the current talent on the roster. Garrett made it clear, he's not interested in rebuilding, he wants to win now. So where do the Browns go from here? Holding on to the number 2 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft puts Cleveland in prime position to land a franchise quarterback. Names like Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward have been linked to the Browns. But there's also been talk of a veteran like Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers. Could a proven veteran be the answer? Or should Cleveland take a chance on a young prospect? The coaching staff has also seen changes. Offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey is out, and Tommy Rees has come in with a new approach. Stefanski may be looking to return to the wide zone scheme that has worked in the past, especially with a healthy offensive line and the right QB leading the charge. Let's not sugarcoat it, last season's offensive struggles were tough to watch. The Browns averaged just 15.2 points per game, which ranked near the bottom of the league. Turning that around will start with one thing: getting the right quarterback. Now, it's your turn, Browns fans. Who do you think should be Cleveland's next QB? Should we go all in on a rookie or bring in a seasoned veteran? Deshaun Watson's time with the Browns has taken another troubling turn. After arriving in Cleveland in 2022 with high expectations following his blockbuster trade from Houston, things have quickly gone downhill. Remember, the Browns sent the Texans 3 first-round picks and 2 additional mid-round selections to secure Watson, giving him a record $230 million fully guaranteed contract. But on the field, Watson has struggled. He posted a 9-10 record as a starter for Cleveland with a passer rating of just 80.7, a steep drop from his Pro Bowl days in Houston. And now, with his Achilles injury setback keeping him out of the 2024 season, his future with the team is more uncertain than ever. However, things have taken a much darker turn off the field. According to Jason Lloyd of The Athletic, Watson has received multiple death threats during this challenging time. Lloyd reported that Watson's agent, David Mulugheta, even received a disturbing email threatening to shoot Watson or burn down his house. Police investigated but were unable to identify a suspect. It's clear that the frustration among some Browns fans has crossed a serious line. While disappointment with Watson's performance and injuries is understandable, threats of violence are completely unacceptable. No player deserves that level of harassment. But here's where things get even more complicated. The Browns have catered to Watson's preferences for 3 seasons, tailoring the offense around his strengths, but that hasn't translated into success. Teammates have reportedly grown frustrated with the situation as Watson has been ineffective and unable to stay healthy. So what's next for Cleveland? The Browns enter the offseason with Watson and backup Dorian Thompson-Robinson as the only quarterbacks under contract. But with concerns over Watson's health and performance, it seems highly unlikely that he'll be the starter going forward. The front office will likely explore major moves, either through the draft or free agency, to completely reset the quarterback room. Now, I want to hear from you, Browns Nation. What should the team do with the quarterback this offseason? Should they move on from Watson entirely or try to salvage this massive investment? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, hit the like button if you enjoyed today's breakdown and subscribe for more exclusive Browns coverage. See you next time and go Browns!